here's something kind of interesting. Morning, everybody. I found some kind of neat stuff here. Wow, I finally found something. Hey, everybody. I'm out and about again. I found a signal here. Check it out. It's all broken, but you can actually make out embossing on it. Oh, man. I can smell it. Good morning, everybody. I'm back at what I call the Relic River, and I've been in this section before. If you'd seen my past videos, it's where I found the old 1916 coin, a couple other coins and odds and ends. I was going to do some metal detection today, but figures I walked all the way out here and didn't realize that my batteries were dead. So I'm just going to be... There's some sections I haven't really gone over that well. I'm going to look at them and see if I can find anything on the surface and mark the spots that I want to metal detect. So here we go. Well, I found something kind of interesting. Here, take a look at it. It looks like a little padlock, but an older one. Kind of cool looking. Oh wow, it's toast, but it's definitely older. Wow. Oh wow. That is toast, but you know what? I'm still going to keep it, clean it up, and maybe I can get something off of it. I doubt it. But it's a unique shape. I might be able to figure out what it is. I wonder. Alrighty, here we go. Well, here's something kind of interesting. It's not too far from where I found the lock, but this is some kind of pulley, but it looks kind of old. I'm able to clean that up. It's got wire all wrapped into it. I don't know what they're doing, but that's kind of cool looking. That's going to clean up nice. Cool. A little tiny pulley. Cool. All right, on with the searching. I'll have to definitely mark this area to come back and metal detect. Well, I found a coin. I don't know how old it is. Let's check it out together. It looks like it's definitely a wheat penny. So, but let's check her out. Here it is, 1947. Hey, cool. Alrighty, on with the searching. I think I found an old key. This is cool. Check this out. It's definitely some kind of key. not a key, but it's just something to tune with, but still cool looking. It's definitely older. Cool. I found a little spot here that looks a lot of little stuff. This is definitely another spot that I'm going to mark. Well, I found another bottle opener. Here, check it out. Doesn't look too old. There's rising. Oh, it's Falstaff. So that's probably 40s, 50s, I'm assuming. Yeah, Falstaff. That's cool. I like that. All right, on with the searching. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I found another coin, and this one looks cool. Check it out. It's probably a Oriental coin because of the square hole. Yeah, that is cool. That's the first kind. This first kind of coin, first time I ever found. I have no idea. Oops. I have no idea how old this is. But that is cool. Hey everybody, all done my hike, go over things that I found. One of the things that I found was the lock, and kind of interesting little lock. Far as I can tell, I couldn't find an exact match, but really close. It's going to be early 1900s. About 1910 is my research on this little lock. But I like it. It's kind of cool looking. Very thrashed in the back, but even still, it gives it a nice little look. It's going to display nice. And then I found the old pulley. It's kind of cool. Again, I couldn't find an exact match, but I'm assuming this is going to date around in the 20s and 30s, maybe the 40s, but I'm going to put it around the 30s just to be safe, because it's got and I'm doing that because of the shape of the hook and the way it's designed and the shape of the housing of the pulley. That's cool. And then I found the old skeleton key. Interesting, they've been making keys since Roman times, so they've been around a long time, all the way up into this type of key, all up into 1940s, from my understanding. And it has a weird tip on. I thought it was more like a clock key, but they actually made keys like this for locks, and especially like a barrel lock they would use, like on a piano or a desk, furniture, that kind of stuff. And they also made it for clocks too, but as far as I can tell, this is probably going to be around the 1930s, somewhere around there. And I'm saying that because of the design. I mean, I'm not saying that they made plain ones when they did really fancy ones like in the Victorian era, but that's where I'm going to put it on, because that's the only examples I could find were around 1930s on that one. But it could be a lot older, you know. Skeleton keys, metal skeleton keys, they were in the late 1800s and mid 1800s. But in this area, like I said, I don't find much things older than 1890s. So I'm going to at least put it around 1920s, 1930s on that one. And then I found the the Falstaff bottle opener. I thought it was 40s and 50s when they did this Falstaff, but I was wrong. It's 1960s is when this type of the logo and everything, and this one was made about in the 1960s. But I collect these, and I think it's cool. Found the wheat penny. It's a 1941. It's funny how I find a lot of coins close around World War II. And then I found the button. I didn't video it, but I did show you a picture of it. It's kind of very Oriental to me, or maybe it's Indian. Couldn't find an example of it, couldn't date it, but the design and stuff, it could basically be early 1900s to 1930s. Even in the 40s, they made these kinds of two-piece buttons. But it's very unique, very cool looking. I like it. And this right here is, I'm assuming this is old wood burning stoves. You know, they had the metal plates in there, and you know, when you put wood in, they would heat up, and to remove them or whatever like that, this would go in a little slot, and you would pry it and lift it out. Well, that's what this is. I couldn't find a exact match, but the way it's designed and everything, I'm almost positive that's what this is. So, and the dating, basically, you know, they used wood burning stoves for years, up into the 30s and 40s. They even still make them today, but when they were used constantly, that was definitely in the 20s and 30s and older. And then I found, you know, the top of a cork top bottle. Like I said before, I collect these and I'm putting in a big jar. And horse tack, I'm just a D-ring. And the most favorite and best of the finds is the Chinese coin. If I say this right, it's Guangdong province coin. It's an area in China, and I can't think of the dynasty, or was it Guangdong dynasty? I don't know. But anyway, this dates between 1890 and 1908 is when they made this coin. Very cool coin. Got the little square hole in it. I found one when I was researching. I found one coin that was really, really close. It had the same kind of characters, but there were some minor differences, and it was saying it was worth, like, you know, $75 to $100, and I'm like, I was getting all excited, but then I got a little bit more in the detail research, and I've got one that was made. There was tons of these made, so and that one was not as old as this one, but there was less of those, and that's why it was worth more money. But they made so many of these kind of coins that there's no value in them. It's better to keep them just for the age and the history of it. Well, I think that's it. I know that site out there has been producing a lot of little stuff, and this last time I went out here, I wanted to metal tech the area previous I explored, because I had some spots that I had marked out that I wanted to metal tech, but like I said, my batteries went dead. But But I'm definitely going to go back out there, and I've got several spots that I want to metal detect. You know, where I found like the old lock and the key and the pulley and where the coins are. I want to go metal detect because we might find some more stuff of that era and the age and stuff. Because I've pulled two really old coins out of there, that 1916 from the previous video, and this one here, the China, and that was from what country was it? Between France and Germany. I can't think of it now. I can't think of it now. But that was from 1916, and this one 1890s to 1908. Again, like I said, thanks for watching. Well, there's treasure up in the hills, and I'm hoping I can find. Won't you come along with me, and maybe we can find some happiness.